For this assignment, I sat down with the superintendent, the assistant superintendent, and the chief financial officer at the district I work for and discussed some of the bills that I've been tracking and how they relate to the legal aspects of public schools. The first bill we discussed was House Bill 2351, or the Common Sense Zero Tolerance Act. This bill would not allow schools to discipline students for pretending partially eaten food, writing utensils, building blocks, fingers, etc. are weapons, wearing clothing that supports Second Amendment rights, possession of a toy weapon 5 inches or less in size, making shooting sounds, or drawing pictures of weapons. My superintendent agreed with me that these types of things are common sense. He mentioned that as we discipline kids in this world, we need to be keeping in mind the lesson we are trying to teach these kids. A situation like this, minor things, is a teachable moment. The next bill we discussed was Senate Bill 1345. This bill would allow for schools to use fines and/or community service as a form of discipline, in place of OSS or ISS. My superintendent's view on this bill was that this would be a good way to teach kids about consequences. He stated that most students that get suspended see it as a reward or time off, and this would be a good way to accurately discipline those students. This bill mentions that teachers would be in charge of assigning the fine or community service, and my superintendent agreed with me that that would not be the best option. He said teachers are teaching class and don't need to worry about or take time out of their instruction to worry about ISP, OSS, fines, or community service. He agreed that this is more of a responsibility for administrators. We also discussed House Bill 3166. This bill would kill the Common Core curriculum in Oklahoma and replace it with a local curriculum pilot program. Each district would be responsible for creating their own curriculum. My superintendent said that this idea was ludicrous. He sees a lot of value in having a common curriculum across the nation, and he thinks the Common Core does that. He mentioned that if we are going to compare schools and hold them to a certain level in the United States, then there needs to be a common curriculum. He said that the Common Core creates a curriculum that is more appropriate for what kids need to be learning today. Lastly, he stated that local control curriculum leaves things to complete randomness.